Welcome back to this question. The question said we should write and simplify the first 5 terms of the expansion of 1 minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of minus 4. So this has to do with negative power. Alright, solution. Now, what we are supposed to do here is the negative power. We have to replace it as n. So before we do that, we'll have to put down the binomial expansion formula first, and then we can now start substituting the negative power into it, right? Okay, so let's bring the formula first. The formula say 1 plus x raised to power n is equal to 1 plus nx. This is first term. Second term, the third term is n minus 1 x raised to the power of 2 factorial. The fourth term is n minus 1, n minus 2, x raised to the power of 3, all over 3 factorial. And the fifth term, because you see up to the fifth term, then plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 to n minus 3, x raised to the power of 4 all over 1, 4 factorial. Okay, so let's put in our own expression and then start substituting values. So we have 1 minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of minus 4. So by relationship, x is equals to minus 1 over 3x and n is equals to minus 4. So we're going to be substituting it into this given equation. Is that okay? Alright, so let's go forward. So this is going to be 1 minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of minus 4 will be equals to 1 plus n is minus 4. So we're going to be putting minus 4 times x is minus 1 over 3x, right? Okay, so we have plus n is still minus 4. So we'll put minus 4 into bracket, and then we have here as minus 4 again, minus 4 minus 1 all over 2 factorial. Our x is this value, minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of 2. Then we continue with plus. At this portion, we now have minus 4 again into minus 4 minus 1 into minus 4 minus 2 all over 3 factorial, and our x is still this value, minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of 3. Then plus the last expression for the fifth term, right? So we're going to be having minus 4 into minus 4 minus 1 into minus 4 minus 2 into minus 4 minus 3, and then our x is minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of 4 all over 4 factorial. Okay, so this is going to give us 1 plus minus times minus here is plus, so 4 times x will give you 4x over 3. Then we have plus, here we have minus 4, here we have minus 5 all over 2 times 1. Then here, since this value is raised to the power of 2, so we're going to be having x squared all over 9, right? Okay, so let's proceed further. Then coming to this portion of the equation, we're going to be having minus 4 into minus 5 into minus 6 into Since this power is raised to an odd number, it still remains what? Negative. X raised to power 3 all over 3 raised to power 3 is 27 all over 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. Then the last but not the least, we have plus. Here we'll be having minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7 all over 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 into, since this power is even, this negative becomes plus. So we have x raised to power 4 all over 3 times 3 times 3, 27. 27 times 3 is going to give you 81, right? Okay, so let's see how we'll proceed from here. So let's continue here. We'll be having equal to 1 plus 4x all over 3, then plus, so we're going to be having minus 4 times minus 5 is going to give you 20, right? All over 2, and then x squared all over 9, and then we'll have plus, let's come to this, minus times minus times minus will still give you minus, right? Then 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 6 will give you 120, right? And then we'll be having minus x cubed all over 27 all over 2 times 3 will give you 6, right? Okay, the next option will be this position. We have minus times minus times minus times minus. Since it's 4 now, it will be plus. And then 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 6 is 120. 120 times 7. So we have 120 times 7 all over 4 times 3. 12. 12 times 3 will give you 24 into x raised to power 4 all over what? 81. So 1 minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of minus 4 is going to be giving you 1 plus 4x all over 3 plus 2 here is 1 and 2 here is 10. So we have 10x squared over 9. Then minus times plus is going to give you minus. Then here we're going to be having 6 here is 1 and 6 here is 20. So we have 20, right? And then we have minus 3 minus s cubed divided by 27. This can be over 1. Then plus, this is going to give you 0. This time this is going to give you 14. 4 carry 1 to this time this is going to give you 8 divided by 24 times 81 x raised to the power of 4. Okay, so this is going to be giving you 1 plus 4x all over 3 plus 10x squared all over 9. Then minus times minus here is going to give you plus. This time this is going to give you 20x raised to power 3 all over 27 plus, let's try to cancel out this now. If we take 2 here, it's going to give you 12. Well, let's take 4 first. 4 here is going to give you 6. And 4 here is going to give you 2, 1, and 0. So can now go with 3. 3 here is 2, and 3 here is 70, right? 2 here is 1, 2 here is 35. So we're going to be having 35x raised to the power of 4 all over what? 81, right? Okay, let's see if there are things that we can still break down. So this is when 1 plus 4x over 3 plus 10x squared over 9 plus 20x cubed over 27 plus, can we break anything here? Do we have any value that can go into this and this? There is no value that can go into this and this, right? So we're going to be just having 35x to the power of 4 all over 81, right? Now to even check that your answer is the same, look at the denominator. Can you see? 3, 9, 27 and 81, right? So that's also a pointer that your calculation is correct. So this value is going to give you 1 minus 1 over 3x raised to the power of minus 4. So the expansion of this is going to give you this very answer. All right. Thank you for following me from the beginning of this calculation till the end. I will see you in other videos. Bye for now.